It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Ernie Johnson joined by Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith. Thanks for tuning in. You're watching the NBA on 2K Sports. For tonight's game, we'll be watching the Boston Celtics as they go up against the Spurs in San Antonio. Checking out the Spurs, they're 10th in the Western Conference with a good portion of the season in the books. And believe it or not, that's a much better place than they were in as we finished up last season. And as we reach the midway point, Kenny, still a lot of games left on the schedule. How do players cope with the wear and tear their bodies go through?
Well, a lot of times when you're mentally or physically tired, you could sit there and all of a sudden you misquote things, you missay things here on the analyst desk. On the basketball court, that's turnovers. That's missing assignments, missing rebounds. Same thing. Like, I know this is our, 82nd game this year. You're starting to feel it a little bit. That's how those guys feel.
I didn't know the midpoint was the 82nd game. But anyway, injuries start to take a toll.
No, but we've done 87 two games. Doesn't mean the team.
We've done a lot of games in our role here in the
right.
I
misunderstood. You get 2 games a night, remember?
On the set.
Yeah, anyway, I was saying the injuries, they start to take a toll. Not just the big ones, the little ones. Type of injuries I hate are the freak injuries. One time, Ernie, I was walking with my shoes off, stubbed my toe.
That's called barefoot.
That's a freak injury. Stubbed my toe, is out for 6 weeks. So you got to get rest, eat well.
Well, if you kick a brick wall, that's not a.
And man up.
Yeah, maybe you should. Here's Kevin Harlan.
Barefoot.
Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of
It's the Celtics from Boston who find themselves on the road here today for an interconference battle. And as we start the weekend here on this Friday night, 2K Sports welcoming you to NBA basketball. This is Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. The Spurs happy to be returning to San Antonio after the road trip. This game an interesting matchup for them, facing another middle-of-the-pack team. They're looking to take a step forward. This is the type of game that they've got to measure the progress with.
And they're 1-0 against them this season, and this is the final matchup. So a little bit of extra incentive tonight, knowing they have a chance for the season sweep.
Yeah, I agree with you. I mean, whether it's 2 games or 20, you'd love to go unblemished against any opponent over the course of the season. Of course, the opposite is just as true. Getting swept is no fun at all.
So let's take a look at the Boston Celtics starting lineup. Thomas is the point with Bradley to his side. Jonas Jerebko out there with Kelly Olynyk, and it's Crowder in at the small forward.
Good make to get things underway.
Yeah, and always a relief, I think, to get those first points out of the way and actually get that first sweat and that first bit of contact in the game, because it just settles you down a little bit.
Now here's Leonard. 17 points for him last game against the Warriors in Oakland.
You can't give him that shot. A few open looks are all it takes to get him in the zone.
First quarter, just over a minute played. There's the pick. Outside Thomas. Rebound, Kawhi Leonard.
Well, he won't miss many of those, especially with the defender not in the best of positions there.
Tries it from 19, and it's good on the assist by Parker.
Well, that's one way he can finish, but far from the only way he gets it done. He's got all kinds of tricks up his sleeve.
Thomas against Leonard. Shot from 12. Thomas with another miss. The Spurs have gone 2 or 3 here to start out the game. Outside, Green. Five on the clock. There's the feed to Aldridge. That's good. Aldridge has got his first points of the game.
Look at the space he had on that one, though. There's an obvious speed mismatch between the two.
Outside Thomas. There's a good screen. It's Bradley on the wing. Lets it go with the three. That's good. Bradley's got 6.
They really can't allow him too many open looks like that. I mean, that's just inviting trouble.
And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played, Parker. And the layup falls.
And early on, they've been nearly perfect from the floor. Just the one miss here on their first 5 attempts.
Thomas kicks to Jerebko. He feeds it to Bradley. And the pass to Jerebko. The three. San Antonio with the rebound. And moving on after the tough loss they took at the hands of the Warriors.
Guys, it was like there was a lid on the basket in that game. No matter how many plays you make at the defensive end, hard to overcome such a lack of production offensively.
Well, you know, the high-quality shots were few and far between for them, guys. And they have nobody to blame but themselves for that. You've got to do a better job of working harder to put up points.
And here is Thomas following the three-pointer by Tony Parker. There's a screen. Bradley drives in. He used that pick to get in close. Bradley's got 8 points.
Well, Merry Christmas. I mean, that was a freebie.
Parker against Thomas. Shot from 12. Parker's shot is off. Celtics trail by 3. Bradley with the ball. Now Green defending. Crowder the pass to Olynyk. Outside Bradley. And here is Thomas. Quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
And here's Leonard from 3. That one's off. He's now 1 for 2. The Celtics have gone 3 of 7 from the field since we've gotten underway. Outer dishes to Thomas. Buries it from 3-point range. And it's all knotted up.
Textbook. Nice pass. Great catch. Even better finish.
Thomas against Parker. Money from the wing. Parker's got 7.
Really hard to find fault with anything he's doing this quarter, at least at the offensive end.
Outside Thomas. He kicks to Jerebko. And again, Boston with the triple.
Just look at what a sniper he is from long range. He's got such an unusual skill for a big fella.
Parker against Thomas. Aldridge left side. Shot from 12. And it's good on the assist by Parker.
I like the recognition of the mismatch there, immediately making the defense pay.
Thomas kicks to Jerebko. He dishes it to Bradley. Fires for 3. No luck. So the Spurs will take it the other way. Their last encounter was in Boston, where they were able to handle the Celtics.
And that last one came right down to the wire. The difference for me being the impact they got from their bench.
Really such a security blanket, Greg, when you can count on that second unit to step in and provide key minutes, especially when the game is in doubt.
Green with the block.
He's been wayward and just off on about everything he's put up in this period.
Aldridge, the pass to Green. Just his first attempt. Will not go. This is off the front iron. Boston trailing. Outside Thomas. To the wing right side. The shot's good from Jerebko. Jerebko's got 5 now.
Timely passing leads to assists, and that's been the recipe for success.
Everybody on the same page, completely in sync. Tremendous communication and awareness.
Let's go quickly over to Doris Burke for an update.
Well, I had a chance to talk with head coach Brad Stevens. I asked him what they needed to key in on defensively, and he said, well, we've got to limit penetration by Tony Parker. He's really the, quote, head of the snake, and with his floater, he doesn't need to get all the way to the rim to score. It's crucial that we do our best to keep him outside the lane. Guys, that's no easy assignment. We'll see how much success they have defensively.
Thank you, Doris. Here are the top shooters from deep this month. These guys have been raining down threes lately. You look at Rozier, a dangerous player from three-point land, a great talent with a great release. And, of course, Avery Bradley. Same can be said about him. Another sniper. He'll hurt you from three-point land.
I mean, the shooting range of these two guys has probably been the most impressive. There's not a spot on the floor they can't hit from.
Here's what Boston's going with right now. Amari Stoudemire. He's checked in for Kelly Olynyk. Sanders comes in for Jerebko. And Marcus Smart is subbed in for Bradley. Now here's Ginobili. He gives his team some nice contributions, averaging a bit over 10 points a game. Cannot hit. Thomas inside. Burke covering. Here is Sanders. Pass to Crowder. Here's the three. It's rebounded by Leonard. San Antonio trailing here. The dish to Burke. Aldridge kicks to Leonard. And there's the foul on Jake Crowder. That's his first foul.
You know what? Tried to step in and cut him off, but just didn't get there quick enough.
Yeah, he was one step late that time, Greg.
The Spurs making a switch here. Martin's checked in. Then for the Celtics, Dion Waiters checked in for Crowder. And it's Rozier in for Isaiah Thomas. Martin dishes to Monroe. And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact and he'll shoot two.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
Definitely saved the layup with that foul, and he'll make him earn them from the line, and that's what you want to see.
Shooting two. Shooting two.
That free throw good from Monroe. He's perfect from the line this time. Boston's gone 4-7 from three-point range so far in the first. Here's Rozier. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against Orlando. Latrey. Rebound San Antonio. Martin the pass to Burke. Lets the three fly. And it's Martin that time on the assist by Burke. Martin's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for three. For Boston, they come into this one following a loss to the Magic.
Yeah, they just really struggled to put points on the board throughout that game. You could just see they were pressing, just couldn't get anything to go on the offensive side of the ball.
Yeah, and guys, once they got spiraling downward, there seemed to be no way to get out of it. All their offense went to pot.
And great effort on the boards, and what a move.
Yeah.
That was, Gabby. You just will not see him ever quit on a play.
That guy is a handful. You've got to have a body on him, Clark, at all times.
And you know what? Sometimes that's not even enough. He'll go around, over, or through you to get to the pump.
Here's Rozier. Kawhi Leonard making his last shot. Stoudemire. Good work defensively by Monroe.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
Leonard draws the double. It's Martin on the wing. He's averaging around 5.5 points a game. Lock at 6. And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2. That one on Smart.
Kevin, we've got a moment here to take a look at what the Spurs have done as far as NBA stats go over the last month. 5th in free throw percentage, 6th in steals, and they're in the top 10 in fewest turnovers per game. And they really do emphasize taking care of the ball.
And talking about how consistent they've been at the foul line. So often it's an afterthought, but the good teams find a way to make teams pay for sending them to the free throw line. That's been a key all season.
First one falls for him. That one falls, so he hits both of them.
He's a dead eye at the line, fellas. Just call him automatic. He doesn't miss many of those.
To the middle. Here's Stoudemire. The shot is off. So the Spurs will take it the other way. Kicks to Monroe. Here's Burke. Nice form on the 20-footer. And the Spurs lead by 8. Boston's gone 4 of 8 on their 3-point attempts, doing a lot of work from way outside. Here in the first quarter. Stoudemire, the screen. Stoudemire setting the pick for Smart. Pass to Rozier. The tray. Rebound, Kawhi Leonard.
Tell you what, they haven't wasted any time getting into the swing of things on the board.
And even this early, that's a good omen for the rest of the game.
Now, here's Burke. He's coming off a 10-point game against Golden State. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. Waiters passes to Rozier. High post, Stoudemire. Now here's Smart. Defense right on him. Baseline try. Craig Monroe with the rebound. Spurs leading by 8. Burke with it. Now guarded by Smart. And Monroe kicks to Martin. And Rozier pulls it down. The Celtics shooting just 35% to start the game. Pass to Smart. 1:19 left to play in the first quarter. Sanders with a screen on Leonard. Here's Waiters. Good, and Smart gets the assist. Waiters got his first bucket of the night.
Perfect screen there. Set him up with a terrific look.
Yeah, I like the fact that the setup was good, the screen was solid, but you also have to look at the fact the defender didn't do his job as well as he could have.
Yeah, it looks like he saw some things out there that need to be adjusted, and it's going to take a break here and talk it over.
Hey, you know, coaches sometimes need a break in the action to rethink and retool a bit. Anytime you're in that situation, it makes sense to use the timeout.
Check out some of the numbers for Kawhi Leonard. Averaging about 23 points per, 8 rebounds, and 3 assists. And impressive numbers, no doubt. It's the kind of run we've come to expect from him.
Synergy. All elements working together. The game is coming easy to him right now.
And the Spurs making a change here. Mills is checked in. And a change for the Celtics. Zeller's checked in. And so it's San Antonio with it. 6-point lead. Leonard attacking. Manu Ginobili on the wing. That's good, and it's Leonard with the assist. Ginobili's got himself on the board with 3 there.
Boy, I tell you what, he loves getting looks like that from the three-point line. No one near him. That's a warm-up jumper for him.
There's 39 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Shot clock at 5. Here's Rozier. The teardrop falls in.
Uh-oh, a little showboating at the end of that one.
We've got 28 seconds left to play in the first. Dishes it to Leonard. And there's the whistle. Foul hard on the shot. He'll go to the line. The Spurs have hit all 4 of their chances so far in this one.
At the line for 2.
All right, now, take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That free throw, no good. And he sinks the second.
And they've clearly been the aggressors here early on, drawing fouls and working themselves to the line.
And that is always a good recipe for offensive efficiency and a key to their lead tonight.
Here's Rozier, covered by Mills. Raiders on the wing. Fires from 18. And that's going to do it. Some good defense down the stretch to end the quarter. And so the first quarter is in the books. It's the Spurs. They're up by 8. Let's take a quick break now, and then it's on to the second quarter after this.
I gotta hold down the city. Gotta let you know where I come from.
And we had the chance to catch up with Greg Popovich, and he talked about how he felt Tony Parker ranks among the league's best point guards.
To be in the conversation, I think, is totally appropriate. And Tony is very often not even in the conversation when people talk about top 10 guards and that sort of thing, which has always amazed me. All you hear is all the other names, whoever the new young guard is. And there's a lot of great ones. But to leave his name out seems ridiculous to me.
Pop breaking it down and telling it like it is as usual, Clark. You got to love having a guy like that as your coach.
Without question. I mean, you have no idea how huge that is for a player to get that kind of support and backing from his coach. Is Tony Parker a great all-star and champion? In my book, absolutely, without question. But would he have reached that level without Greg Popovich as his coach? I think even Tony would tell you, probably not.
And now the second quarter just getting set to start. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Spurs.
That mid-range shot has been a weapon for them up to this point, fellas.
Another thing they've been able to really get going so far tonight has been the 3-ball, the long-range shooting.
Mills out there with Parker. And there's LaMarcus Aldridge. And it's Green, and it's Haynes in at the center. And that's who's in the game for the Spurs. Thomas dishes to Olynyk. Takes the 3. That is good, and the Spurs lead is cut down now to just 5 on the bucket from Crowder.
That is not enough coverage. Got to do better than that defensively. Basically no coverage. I mean, defense did not look very good there.
Now here's Mills, guarded by Bradley. Mills passes to Aldridge. Well, good with the triple.
You know, even though he missed that three-point shot, I think the defense has to do a better job of challenging the shot.
Yeah, as a coach, you can really ill afford to have those types of opportunities presented against your defense.
Well, it looks like he's cooled down a bit after hitting those 2 in the first quarter.
We're about a minute and a half into the second quarter now. Feeds to Mills. Thomas with the steal. And pushing it up. Here's Boston. It's rebounded by Aldridge. Aldridge has got 3 rebounds now in this one. Parker outside. Shot on the wing. Looks good. Is good. Bucket number 4 from the field. He's taken only 6 shots.
And that's definitely a shot that he has in his arsenal.
Outside Thomas. Olynyk sets a screen for Thomas. Teardrop shot. A rebound by the Spurs.
You know what? He's just stone cold right now. Really not sure if he's their best option offensively as they try to get back in this game.
There's a good screen. And it's Parker in the corner. Off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits.
He hit a 3 in the first, but so far has been unable to capitalize here in this quarter.
It's Bradley on the wing, headed by Green. Bradley kicks to Thomas. 6 on the shot clock. Lets it go with a 3. That one's good. The San Antonio lead is cut down to just 4 points with a bucket from Bradley.
It's first triple of the second quarter, 3rd of the game.
Aldridge a screen. Aldridge with a screen on Thomas. Here's Parker with the 3, and it's Parker again missing.
Good pick, but he just couldn't make it count.
Yeah, nice job of setting the screen by his teammate there, and I'm sure he appreciated it.
Now here's Thomas. He had an 18-point outing in their last game against Orlando. Back to Bradley. Takes the 3. The shot is off. And the Spurs going the other way now.
It has not been an easy quarter for him, at least offensively speaking.
And almost 4 minutes gone here in the second quarter of play. Now Mills. No scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. From deep 3-point range. Out of bounds, Boston takes possession.
And a look at how the Celtics performed over the last month here, Kevin. 3rd in steals, 3rd in 3-point shooting. And they kept the lid on opposing teams' overall offense as well. They're in the top 10 in opponent scoring.
And you look at all those steals. I mean, they play an in-your-face aggressive style of defense. Even advancing the ball can prove to be a challenge, and they tend to feed off of that. Just trying to get a break in the action to clear some heads here. I mean, they've gone ice cold, and not a bad idea to give them a little quick breather.
Yeah, they needed the timeout here. Anything to try to get them to forget about the missed shots and get themselves back on track.
Quickly over to Doris Burke for an update.
Hey guys, well Brad Stevens had some advice for the team over that last break. The focus of their discussion was getting their offense to run through Bradley. Coach reminded them that he is supposed to be the key factor tonight, and he still wants to see that happen. So Kevin, change is already being made on the fly here in the second quarter.
Thanks, Doris. Thomas against Green. Thomas goes in. Great D that time from Green. San Antonio leading by 4. Burke kicks to Parker. Aldridge with a screen on Thomas. And good on the basket. Booking. 11 points for Tony Parker.
He's played an important role in their offense today, guys. Without him, they may not be in the league.
Stoudemire the screen. Bradley with the ball. 11 points in the game. outside Thomas. Beyond the arc. A rebound by the Spurs. Their biggest lead of the game was 9.
And they continue to control the glass.
Guys, I think they've simply been the more physical team, and that's why they're ahead.
Celtics trail by 6. Clark, they've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a little bit of cottonmouth here. Dry spell for sure.
Here's your Rebko. 5 points in the game. Now the feed to Thomas. Looking to end his cold spell. There it is, only a second basket. He's missed 8. That's a sad 20%.
He seems to have just lost his touch. Only 1 for his first 5 here in the quarter.
Here's Parker. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Parker's got 13.
You know, guys, that's what he does. He just loves to play that kind of attacking basketball.
Bradley kicks to Jerebko. They set the pick. And there's the pass to Thomas. Thomas with another miss.
And offensively, he has been a liability more than he's helped this quarter.
Now here's Burke. D right on him. And let's take this moment to check out the point guards with the highest shooting percentage from the last 10 games. 4th, Isaiah Thomas.
As a point guard, you want to create the best possible shot every trip down the floor. And given the way these guys have shot the ball, you know, it's not a bad idea every now and then for them to go it alone.
Well, you know they're not going to do that, though. I mean, even as deadly as they are from the field, they're always looking to set up their teammates first.
2 shots. Loose shots.
That free throw, no good. The Celtics making a switch here. Smart's checked in. And the second free throw, good. Celtics trail by 7. He feeds it to Crowder. And he was camped in the lane there, and he gets the 3-second call.
And here we can check out the story on Trey Burke. How last month turned out for him. He's putting up 9 points a game, 3 assists, and 2 rebounds. And guys, no question, he's a guy with some talent, but honestly, even he'd like to see those numbers improve.
And all indications are that he's been working hard on his game. It just hasn't shown up in the box score yet.
Boston's gone 2 for 5 from three-point land since the end of the first. Jerebko kicks to Thomas. Pulls it up. And he's back in business as a jumper finally drops for him. Thomas got 4 points this quarter. Spurs leading by 5. Now here's Burke. He's averaging just around 8.5 points a game. And it's out of bounds to the Spurs as San Antonio retains possession. Martin's checked in for LaMarcus Aldridge. Sanders checked in for the Celtics. Rozier comes in for Thomas. San Antonio's got nothing but zeros from long range in the second quarter. 0 of 4. On the clock. Here's Monroe, and it's good with time running down in the shot clock. Celtics trail by 7. Here's Rozier, and there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line. It's on Kawhi Leonard.
I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
Yeah, if you're going to foul, then make sure that you don't give a chance for the and one.
The Celtics shooting their first shots from the stripe in this game.
All right now, gentlemen, 2 shots. Loose shots.
No good on that one. Waiters, he's checked in for Boston. And he can't get the second one to drop either. Coming up empty that time.
Yeah, just a solid job on the backboard. They are really controlling the inside.
Well, they're working the glass, really battling in that area of the game, and that's helped them stake this lead.
Chance now to get caught up on how the standings are looking in the West as we make the push through midseason. We'll take a look at the Kings. Quite a season they've assembled here, guys. Perched up there in first place and playing terrific basketball game in and game out. And, of course, San Antonio, 8 games out.
And I think for San Antonio, hanging where they are, right in the middle of the standings, will not make things easy for them down the stretch.
Well, it figures to be a hectic finish to the season as they attempt to lock down a postseason berth. They've got very little margin for error the rest of the way.
Now here's Smart. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game for him. 4 on the shot clock. Takes a 3. Rebounded by the Spurs. Leonard's got his 5th rebound right now in the game.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
And what I like about it, Greg, it's been a physical brand of basketball. It's had a little sandpaper element to it, gritty and rough, but that's how you win games.
Austin with the ball after the basket by San Antonio. Here's Rozier. Burke covering. Shot to stop the run. He clangs that one off the back iron, and down it falls.
And boy, did he ever sell the pump fake. Worked to absolute perfection.
Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here.
The last few weeks, you see how Boston stacks up. 3rd in three-point field goal percentage. 8th in field goal percentage. And they kept the lid on opposing teams' overall offense as well. They're in the top 10 in opponent scoring.
And it's their ranking and the three-point percentage that really catches my eye. A team stocked with some real sharpshooters. And when you can stroke it like that, the green light doesn't get any brighter.
The first one falls. And so Ginobili nails both of them. Celtics trail by 12. Here's Rozier. He's averaging just around 8.5 points a game. Waiters dishes to Smart. Screen by Sanders. And again, it's Boston converting.
A really strong second quarter in terms of scoring the basketball.
Burke kicks to Martin. And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2.
That's his second personal foul.
These are his third and fourth free throw attempts of the game.
One of the areas where he has excelled all season long. How about 87% from the line?
Guys, I like that this is a part of his game that has really been consistent this year.
All right now, gentlemen, 2 shots. 2 shots.
The first one falls. Both good from the line that time. Celtics trail by 12. Inside. And a dunk by Sanders.
Nothing fancy there. Didn't need it.
Nope. His only concern right now, Clark, is getting the points on the board, and I don't mean style points.
I like the simplicity.
Well, there's also style just with the fact that he's able to have that kind of a finish, though. Still, I like that pretty one-handed flush.
Rozier, the pass to Sanders. Poked away. Stolen by Ginobili. And there's Burke. That's good on the assist by Martin. Burke's got the lead up to 12 now for the Spurs. Here's Rozier. Burke covering. And the basket by Rozier. Rozier's got 6 in the quarter.
And boy, has he picked it up since the start of the second. His shots now starting to fall. The numbers here for Smart, averaging 9 points per game, 5 assists and 4 rebounds, and he's really been pulling his weight. He's had a hand in some big plays here recently.
Yeah, in every way I think he's doing a much better job, and the numbers certainly support that.
Kelly Olynyk checked in for your Rebco. .151 left to play in the first half. Here's Leonard. No good. Good D by Sanders. Celtics trail by 10. Smart passes to Rozier. And the rejection by Leonard. It's Martin on the wing. From the arc. That one falls coming off Burke's feet. Burke's got 3 assists now in this one.
Heads up play there, guys, on the assist and the finish.
1:16 left to play here in the half. Pass to Sanders. Here's Rozier. Burke covering. And it's Rozier missing. Spurs leading by 13. Ginobili dishes to Burke. Spurs passing it around. And here's Leonard. He's got 5. Ginobili outside from 17 feet out. And another basket for San Antonio.
I mean, even he was surprised to be that open.
And Olynyk kicks to Waiters. He dishes it to Smart. There's the pick. Clock at 6. Here's Olynyk. Hits the three-point bomb.
A lot of space right there to get that shot off.
Not a very good job of the defender getting over the top of that screen in that particular play.
Leonard sets a screen for Burke, and he gets it to go. Burke's got 12 in the game.
It just seems like the more he touches it, the more the lead grows.
Here's Rozier. Burke covering. Sanders in the post. Here's Smart. Nice shot from the wing. Smart's got his first basket. And we finished one half of basketball. Spurs lead by 12. And time now to go courtside as we send you over to Doris Burke from the sideline. Doris?
Well, Pop, a solid halftime lead here. How were you able to keep their offensive firepower in check so well in that second quarter?
I thought missed a couple of shots. They missed some easy shots. So they helped us a great deal. So we were pretty fortunate that quarter.
Pop, thanks for the time. Guys?
Thank you, Doris. And folks, don't go away after the break. We'll see you right back here for the start of the second half in the third quarter.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome back, everybody. It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show. Ernie Johnson along with Kenny the Jet Smith and Shaquille O'Neal. A stellar first half for Tony Parker. He had 13 points, 2 rebounds, and 2 assists. And Shaq, what are your thoughts on how San Antonio played?
Well, in terms of running a smooth, efficient offense, they've been as good as it gets. The looks they've created have been high percentage. The ball is moving, guys are rotating. That's what got them those good looks, Ernie. And this is the reason they got that nice lead.
Kenny, how'd you think the Celtics were playing?
Well, the differential in rebounding was huge. And it goes back to the fundamentals, blocking out and just maintaining position. Instead, they went to the lazy man's route, flying in the air, trying to steal rebounds. Well, that didn't work. No one is going to give you an easy rebound. They need to show some fight.
And that's it for halftime as the second half is just about to get underway. See you after the game.
Welcome back, everybody. Third quarter just about to get going here in what has been so far a runaway game. It's been a clinic from Tony Parker.
And he just went off in those first 2 quarters, guys. He's capable of doing that on a consistent basis as well. So we might see some changes from a defensive standpoint as they try to disrupt his rhythm in the second half.
You know, guys, I think you've got to make some sort of change. I mean, they can't let him continue to torch him up like he has been.
Celtics trail by 12. Third quarter action getting rolling right now. Brought to you by Gatorade. All fueled up and ready to go. Here's who's on the floor. On the court right now for the Celtics. Thomas is the point with Bradley to his side. Kelly Olynyk is out there with Jerebko. And it's Crowder in at the 3 slot. Just 5 on the clock. And Thomas, here we go. And he banks in the layup. Thomas got the first points of the second half up on the board for the Celtics.
Great way to start to have easy layup against some soft D.
Thomas against Parker. He kicks to Leonard. Rebounded by Jerebko.
Oh, excellent interior D to force the miss.
His defensive ability is a big factor. I mean, there's no denying that.
Now here's Bradley. Jacks up a 3. No luck.
And how many extra possessions have they gotten because of that rebounding edge?
Well, it's been a bunch. I think it's made the difference in the game. I mean, they've actually done a great job on the board. Taking it to the rack with power right there.
And hammering down with the two-handed slam.
Just piling on the lead with the dunk like that.
Here's Thomas. 9 points in the game so far. Here's Olynyk. And there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
Blatant contact. Straightforward call. Simple.
And he's got his first free throw of the game.
At the line for 2.
right, now. Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First one falls for him. Second free throw, no good. San Antonio leading by 11. Here's Leonard. Oh, that's blocked. Over a minute and a half into the third quarter of action. Fires from deep. It's rebounded by Aldridge. Aldridge has got 4 rebounds now tonight. Green kicks to Parker. Aldridge, the pass to Green. And a great assist by Aldridge as that one goes in. And the Spurs lead by 14.
You know, maybe he's not one of the elite sharpshooters, but even still, that's not a shot the D can afford to give him.
Thomas against Leonard. Off the pick. Thomas, no luck.
And you know what? He's just not on his game, no doubt about it. Their deficit isn't totally on him, but he has not been an asset for his team.
San Antonio with the ball. Since the second half started, they've only given up 3 points. Here's Aldridge. And it's in after a nice bounce off the right side. Aldridge has got his 3rd basket of the night right there. Celtics trail by 16. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've had a number of empty ones, a long time without a basket.
They got to find something. You're right.
Yeah, maybe a change of the game plan right now, looking at some different sets because of the matchups.
Yeah, I agree with you because they're looking to tweak things to maybe get those matchups working in their favor.
Let's go over to the sideline with Doris Burke.
Thank you, Kevin. Brad Stevens had some words for his team over the break. The focus of their discussion was getting their offense to run through Bradley. Coach is looking for big things from him throughout the rest of this game on the offensive end. A lot of the scoring burden will fall on him. Well, they need to make something happen before the start of the fourth quarter, and maybe those changes will do the trick, Kevin.
Always great to hear from you, Doris. And the rejection by Leonard. Parker against Bradley. On the wing, Green. And it's good in the assist by Parker. Parker's got 4 assists in the game.
Excellent ball movement there, guys.
And that's keyed this run. Passing it with purpose. The D hasn't been able to keep up.
Now Thomas. He's got 9. Double team on Thomas. Here's Olynyk. Drills the three-pointer. Olynyk's got 4 this quarter.
There is no way a player like him can be left wide open like that. Did you pay attention to the scouting report?
Took him no time at all on that one. 8 points for LaMarcus Aldridge.
Boy, they are passing the ball very crisply right now.
They really are, and their last 3 buckets have come by way of an assist.
In the corner, Crowder with it. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot. The Celtics shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
Not really where you'd like to be as a team in terms of free throw shooting, just about 73%.
And, Kevin, it's something they've been working very hard to correct and to change. I mean, they know how important it is to fix that inability at the free throw line.
And he can't get the first one. Some changes for Boston. Tyler Zeller's checked in for Olynyk, and it's Stoudemire in for Jerebko. He hits the second from the line. San Antonio leading by 16. And Parker, here we go, uses the glass to finish the layup. Parker's got 15 points.
Boy, I tell you what, nice little run here that they're going on.
And getting to the 10 has been the key. They're getting point-blank looks time and time again.
Now here's Crowder. Looking at his numbers, he averages a bit over 9 points a game. Right wing, lots of room. And that one hits back iron.
Well, they've been better than good on the glass today. There's a glaring discrepancy between these teams in that area of the game.
And it's been the difference. That's what's enabled them to build such a big lead, no doubt about it.
Now here's Crowder following the miss by Tony Parker. A three ball. They grab their own miss. Stoudemire. And it's good. Fought through contact. Hits the shot. He'll go to the free throw line.
If you battle for the offensive rebound and come up with it, you're guaranteed a high-quality shot on a follow just like he got there.
And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Spurs.
Guys, the passing we've seen from them has been tremendous. Very unselfish.
One shot, gentlemen.
And also, their mid-range game has been impressive. A tough shot to rely upon, but they really had it going tonight.
Mills, he's checked in for Kawhi Leonard. Spurs leading by 15. Parker outside to the left wing, and it goes out of bounds. That one's off Parker.
A moment here to see some stats for Parker. How last month turned out for him? 6th in steals, and such a great distributor and decision maker, among the top 10 in assists per game.
And talk about highway robbery. I mean, jumping the passing lanes, snatching away your dribble. He'll take it from you.
Crowder dishes to Zeller. Kicks to Stoudemire. Clock at 4. The Celtics need to get a shot off. And that one's good. 11 points for Isaiah Thomas.
Assist goes to Amari Stoudemire.
San Antonio's gone 6 of 11 when they're taking the three-point shot tonight. Very respectable. Parker passes to Haynes. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Parker. Parker's got 6 assists here tonight.
Tony
Celtics trail by 15.
Celtics all-time. Here we go, San Antonio. Please give it up to the Spurs Dance Team.
And this is a good time to show you some of the league's most disruptive defenders over the past month, the steal leaders at the small forward. You look at Crowder. Opposing teams always need to know where he is on the court.
I mean, if you're an opposing small forward, this could also be called a list of the league's most annoying players. I mean, they will be in your jersey all night when you're up against them.
Greg, they are an elite group of defenders. I mean, they don't just make it difficult for opposing small forwards. They pester entire teams with their activity, jumping in the passing lanes, being active with their hands and feet. Very impressive defensively.
Now here's Crowder. Back to Stoudemire. Shot clock at 6. No good off the front iron. Spurs leading by 15. Parker kicks to Aldridge. Right at the free throw line. A rebound by the Celtics. Crowder's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Stoudemire, the screen. There's Thomas with the 3. And that one's good. Thomas got 14 points.
They've gotten a bunch of good looks and have been absolutely lethal from behind the three-point line.
Yeah, defensively, you have got to close out and contest. Even if it opens up some driving lanes, you can't give up those looks that often.
And that one's good by Aldridge.
They're perfectly content to keep going to that mid-range jumper. If the defense is going to give it to them, they'll take it all day.
And it's about getting open looks, and they've used that shot with great effect here tonight.
Now here's Bradley. He's got 11. Stoudemire, here we go. The dish now to Thomas. Makes a big high pass and goes in. 16 points for him. For San Antonio, they've gone 8 of 13 on shot attempts to begin the second half. And that one is stuffed right through.
Boy, he threw out some punishment with that two-hand throwdown.
And Clark, now's the time to do it. Continue to attack that rim.
Bradley kicks to Stoudemire. They set the screen. It's Thomas outside. Tony Parker grabs the miss. San Antonio leading by 14. Pass to Haynes. Back to Parker. And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2. It's on Isaiah Thomas.
Tremendous output from Parker. 15 points and 7 assists.
And we're seeing him at his very best today. Just really a joy to watch.
Well, I know I'm thoroughly enjoying it because he's amazing when he's on top of his game like this.
Okay, gentlemen, 2 shots. 2 shots.
And he makes the first. Monroe's checked in for the Spurs. Ginobili comes in for Daniel Green. So Boston going with almost an entire new group here. Larry Sanders is checked in for Zeller. Dion Waiters comes in for Crowder. Smart's checked in for Bradley. And it's Rozier in for Thomas. And so he hits both. Celtics trail by 16. Here's Rozier. 8 points for him. That is good. Rozier's got 10 points. San Antonio's gone 6 of 11 when they're taking the three-point shot tonight. Very respectable. Passes it to Monroe. It's stolen by Stoudemire. Here's Rozier. And the layup is good. Rozier's got 4 points this quarter.
Just a positive force right now for these guys. And though his team has fallen a bit short, it's not because of him.
Now here's Parker. 17 points in the game. Double team on Parker. Dishes to Mills. Five on the clock. From deep three-point range, and the call will be against LaMarcus Aldridge. That is his first foul of the game. And some changes here for the Spurs. Martin comes in for Patty Mills, and Trey Burke subbed in for Parker. And the Celtics with possession here. A 12-point game. And following this one, they'll take on the Hornets in New Orleans. That'll be the second of this two-game road trip. Rozier, the pass to Smart. Stoudemire with the screen on Ginobili. And the rejection by Monroe. And they'll keep possession. And he recovers it. Here's Waiters. And at last, they get one to fall. Waiters got his second bucket of the night. Spurs leading by 10. Burke with it. He's got 12. Aldridge sets up the pick now for Burke. Inside, here's Monroe. And a big bounce off the rim, but it sinks right in. Monroe's got 8 points.
You know, it's really hard not to notice the difference in the passing of these two teams today.
It's a stark discrepancy when you look at the assist columns and you see that difference as far as the fluidity in their respective offenses.
Well, when you think of the great playmakers in league history, John Stockton per game averaged double-digit dimes. Think of this. For his career, 15,806 career assists. A record you knew right off would stand for a very long time.
And guys, you know, you look up point guard in the dictionary, and there's a nice little picture of John Stockton there. I mean, he is an unreal distributor. Controlled the game like no one ever has before or since. It's no coincidence that Utah never missed the playoffs in any of the 19 seasons that John Stockton was at the helm.
First free throw is good.
Yeah, I like that they haven't lost their aggressiveness here in the second, despite being down.
That's exactly when you need to be aggressive, Greg. You know that. I mean, another good job, though, of drawing contact and getting to the free throw line.
That one falls, so he hits both of them. Spurs leading by 10. Now here's Burke. 12 points for him. Three-pointer. That is good. Burke's got 15 points.
And don't be surprised if we see a lot more of that to come. I mean, when he gets going like this, it is not easy to slow him down.
Now here's Waiters. Taking a look at his numbers, he averages about 7 points a game. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Spurs will take it.
These past few weeks, you can see how San Antonio stacks up. 3rd in steals, 4th in fewest turnovers per game. And they're in the top 3rd in the league in blocks. They're a team that really doesn't give many good looks.
And you look at all those steals. I mean, they play an in-your-face aggressive style of defense. Even advancing the ball can prove to be a challenge, and they tend to feed off of that.
Out of bounds, Boston takes possession.
Boy, did they ever make a mess out of that one. A terrible turnover.
Kelly Olynyk checked in for Boston. Jerebko comes in for Ogier. Celtics trail by 13. We've got 1:48 left in the third. Now here's Smart. Burke covering. 6 to shoot. Smart dishes to Olynyk. Hits some rim on the way in, and the bucket's good. Olynyk's got his 3rd basket of the night right there. Spurs leading by 11. Aldridge sets up the pick now for Ginobili. Right side Martin from outside the arc. Offensive rebound Spurs. Monroe, no good. Boston's gone a less than productive 2 of 6 from three-point land in the second half. Smart with the ball. Picked up by Aldridge. Screened by Sanders. And Waiters kicks to Olynyk. Off target from outside. San Antonio's gotten a positive outcome on 7 of their 14 three-pointers in this game. Not bad at all. Ginobili outside. Monroe outside. Back to Ginobili. Aldridge a screen. Sanders against Ginobili. Goes up on the high post, but they recover it. And it's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over. Kawhi Leonard, he's checked in for the Spurs.
Kawhi Leonard.
.34 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. Screened by Sanders. Waiters on the wing, covered by Martin. Waiters no luck. Spurs leading by 11. To the inside, Ginobili. The lead pass was put in just the right spot. Ginobili's got 7.
They're straying away from the three-point game here in the second half. And that's fine as long as they're on the lead and they're getting good shots. They've decided not to take nearly as many three-pointers in this half.
And Olynyk hit the basket on the assist from Smart. Smart's got 6 assists in the game. Here's Burke. No good on the buzzer beater. Well, through 3 quarters of play, down double digits, it may be difficult to overcome. It's San Antonio up 11. Live from the AT&T Center in San Antonio, you're watching 2K Sports.
Check it out.
And thanks again for joining us. Let's see what happens here in the 4th. And San Antonio shooting an outstanding 53% for the game. Parker and Green are the guard pairing. Kawhi Leonard is out there at Greg Monroe. And it's Haynes in at the 5. That's the San Antonio 5. To the inside. And a beautiful feed leads to a monster jam.
And that's the kind of lead pass we've come to expect from him.
Outside Thomas. Now here's Crowder, covered by Parker. Crowder, the pass to Olynyk. San Antonio with the rebound. Monroe's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. It's Parker outside. Score the basket, his 8th. 8 for